Yo, yo, yo! What is happening, people? Are we live, baby? You guys gotta let me know if we live. Give me a cheeky little comment if we live, my friends. Let's go! Yeah, looking like we live. Can everybody hear me okay? Yeah, it's looking like we can, baby. It's looking like we can. I'm live, baby. We are live out here, baby. Right, if you're in the chat, right, two things I want you to do. One, please hit that juicy like button. And the next one, drop me a 1 in the comments if you're up so far in the market day, or a 2 if you're down. I'm like this much above break even. I'm interested in here, my friends. We have me and Brian have a love affair. Of course we do, man. We're married, you know what I mean? We have a civil partnership. Yeah, okay, cool. You guys can hear me. Yeah, buddy, let's go. That's what I like to hear. 1 and 2. Yeah, I thought everybody was going to have mixed bags today. I think a lot of us EV investors are somewhat break-even-ish. Well, look, guys, I'll be honest. I was just in the mood to just come on and chat a bit today. Today was a weird one. There's a lot, and I mean an awful lot of panic going on in the market right now. And I mean, it's a little bit weird to me. I mean, what? So right now, Workhorse... Let me refresh it. We're down about 2% on the day, and everybody's going insane. And I mean, do you guys literally... A lot of people are forgetting what happened last week. And I mean, I expected more of a sell-off, but I suppose I just want to chat about Workhorse and growth stock investing and risk management and stuff in general. Because I mean, it's all just a little bit crazy as of late, you know what I mean? And I do want to make sure that people know what they're getting themselves in for with growth stocks. That is something I really want to make sure of in today's video, because, I mean, I'm not your typical investor, and I've been really pushing this as of late. I'm really, really not. I'm a 22-year-old who loves high-risk, high-reward companies, you know, and that's not what is meant for a lot of people. So, you know, a day like today, I'm chilling out, man. You know, I'm really chill. I don't mind what's happening. It's completely fine. But today it's taking a mental toll on a lot of people. You know what I mean? And it's really weird because today is not even a bad day. I mean, it's really not a bad day at all. So why is everybody going so crazy? Let me see, what is people saying? Why is Shell going down? We'll go through Shell after. Jack, don't get stressed because market just goes up and down. Don't worry about us too much. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, I'll be honest, guys. I was a little bit stressed out today, and it's the first time this has really happened in a long time, and it's nothing to do with the market, because it genuinely does not faze me. I mean, literally anything could happen to the market, to Workhorse, to my portfolio, and I'm going to be absolutely fine. But I see so much stress and anxiety among you guys, among the viewers in my Discord, and I mean, it does start to take its toll when I know a lot of you guys are listening to me, you know what I mean? And I just want to make a few things clear, you know, and I want to try make people be able to chill out a little bit, because it is starting to weigh on me a little bit. I don't want people to be stressing because they're overextended into these companies. That's the whole reason I made my video earlier on, you know what I mean? Show them the 6-month chart. I mean, yeah, that's the first thing to do, guys. I mean, we're still up 1400% on the 6-month chart. Yeah, I'm 18 and I have nothing to lose. Do I have a Patreon group? Yeah, it's literally the first link in the description. Sometimes I think the market's full of 12-year-olds. Any news for Workhorse? I've heard they were on the Gov website. Yeah, nothing aside from that, really. I'm up a lot. Yeah, I'm chill. Rolex is in the chat again. With Workhorse, I know you say you're long-term. When you say that, are you referring to 5 years, 10 years plus? Yeah. When I'm saying I'm long-term, I mean, my ideal goal with Workhorse isn't even to sell them. You know what I mean? It really isn't. You know, I want to hold them for a very long time. I'd be very happy to hold this company for 5-10 years. I mean, I can tell you for sure when I won't sell is if we get the USPS contract. That would literally be the least likelihood of me selling this company ever. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm glad to see a lot of stable people in the comments. Only invest what you can lose. You know, do your due diligence, etc. Oh, BD Raindrop, what's happening, brother? But I really, really do mean that. I mean, if a day like today, or the days we saw last week, are stressing you out, if they're giving you anxiety, okay, that's one of the big things, because your investing should not be messing with your mental health to that degree. That's the first thing I really want to say, and I think that if it is messing with your mental health to that degree, you're overextended. Whether you have too much money in the overall market, oh, you have too much money in one particular company. And I really mean that. And I don't want this to, be affecting anybody's mental health. That's something I'm deadly serious about right now. You know what I mean? Who's this? With the £5 donation, Acoustic, half my age and you're twice as mature. I appreciate the comment, man. I'm trying to be, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be. But then the other thing I really want to say on here is, like, how do I put this? I really do want to prove myself as a good investor. And I mean, I'm young and I haven't been in the market long, and it's hard to do that. I haven't proven myself at all. I mean, I've made a few good calls. We've made a few calls that have gone up over 100% in less than a month or so, but I haven't proven myself yet. And I want to show everybody that I'm a good investor, but it's going to take a long time in the market to do that. That's actually something I spoke about with Jeremy before. You know what I mean? And the last thing I want to do is influence someone to make an investment that they don't understand or they're not happy doing. And I mean, I know that's weird, but you see, as I've grown on YouTube, I mean, right now it would be ignorant of me to say that I don't have an influence, because, I mean, we 40-something thousand subs. We got over 1.1 million views in the last 28 days. A lot of people see my videos, and without a doubt I have an influence, and I do understand that. But I mean, I don't want people making... I mean, that's the whole... I made a clothing line for this. You know what I mean? I mean, it started off as a joke, but I actually did make it because I'm not a financial advisor. And I don't want people investing based off of what I do. I love sharing my thoughts and opinions. But I mean, only if it leads to you forming your thoughts and opinions. You know what I mean? I hope you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say here. Because I am a weird investor. I'm in a weird situation. I can lose a lot of money and I'm going to be okay. I'm very young. I know there's some people who can't afford that. You know what I mean? So don't try and compare yourself to me or anybody else on YouTube, because most of us are, we're in different positions, guys. It really is that simple. Like, investing is pretty much my life at this stage. I spend so much time in front of the screen looking into these stocks to make videos for you guys. I'll try and read the comments for a few minutes here. What a good guy, cheers. No, it means a lot. It means a lot. Workhorse is $60 in October because Trump needs it. Yeah, I mean, before I read a few more comments, I really do want to read a lot more, but I mean, that's the thing, guys. I've been saying it for so long that Workhorse is a company. We're not a contract. We're not a USPS contract, and I want that to be extremely, extremely clear. You know what I mean? Regardless of this one particular contract. I love this company so much, and I'm not trying to push an agenda. I'm not trying to influence anybody to invest or to sell. It's just me. I love them. I've never taken more of an interest into a company ever. And a lot of people probably have that same thought process towards one company or another. You know what I mean? So I'm completely aware of the fact that I carry a natural bullish agenda. But I really do try, I think a lot more than a lot of people on YouTube, to give both sides of the argument. I mean, I really am. You know what I mean? I really do try. Billy V with the $5. Holding for the actual announcement, then and only then will I make a decision. Yeah, that's sick. I appreciate that completely. I think that's an awesome plan, you know what I mean? Holding until at least then is a great idea. Keep your chin up. Yeah, man, of course I will, I just felt like this is something I wanted to share. JT with the $5. JT Hawaii, appreciate you being here. Jackie's cute. Oh, no, that's a bit weird. I love your work, thank you. You show me how and where to research. That's awesome. That's really what I want to do. That's what I want to actually accomplish here. Really appreciate everything, brother. Thank you, Sergio. It means a lot, my man. This boy is sick. Yeah, Lewis, thanks for being in the stream, bro. I appreciate that view. I followed you on Instagram. Thanks, Aaron, brother. It's this society where anyone can blame anyone else for their own decisions. And yeah, that's a thing, and I know that's always going to happen on YouTube. It's going to become inevitable. And again, this is actually something I spoke about with Jeremy before, because he was telling me when he had started, I forget what companies were exactly, but he made a couple of really bad calls in a row. But then he kind of realised, as time goes on, you get to really prove yourself. So that's what I have to do. Why do I think Nicola is up today? I mean, Nicola is just, it's in a league of its own. It does its own thing. I don't care what Nicola does anymore. CCXX is going to pop off by the end of this month. Yeah, I believe. Gnome, will you do the same for Hyliion? Yeah, I'm sure I will. Wife for sale in exchange for Tesla stock. Fair enough. You've helped loads of people gain knowledge and make a lot of money. Yeah, no, that's the goal. That is what I'm trying to do at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You sound deflated, Jack. Let's get the happy Jack back. No, I am happy. It's a weird situation. I am really happy. You know what I mean? It's just, it's somewhat of a serious topic, I suppose. But yeah, no, I am happy. Don't worry. Tyler Johnson, $5. Jack Spencer's latest sub. Steve Barnes and Donald Trump. Yeah, boy. Big Daddy Tesla flexing today. Last time I checked, they're only up like 3%. What are they doing? 4%. Yeah, I mean, we take it. It's nothing crazy for the EV market or Tesla, but we take 4%. Do I recommend any other tubers for stocks? I mean, there's loads of good ones out there, but I don't really watch much YouTube at all. I really don't, you know what I mean? So, but lots of them. A lot of them always show up in these streams as well, you know what I mean? Reamers, Augustin, $5. Investors just don't know red means a buying opportunity. Yeah, you get it. You know how it is. If you're a long-time investor, that is the case. You know what I mean? You're a boss. Made me a lot of money with the introduction. Thanks, James. That's awesome. Sven, big up Sven, patron with the $5 donation. I appreciate you, brother. Sandy interview. You know I'm going to try to get that, brother. You know I'm going to try to get that. I try to please the people. Why do I think Workhorse runs in sync with DPHC? Yeah, it's a bit weird, but I mean, a lot of EV companies have been moving quite similarly. I mean, even when I went through Graph the other day, they were moving almost identically with Workhorse and DPHC as well. Clashing stuff. Look at my financial friend's last video on work. Yeah, no, I know him. I speak with him a fair bit. I covered pretty much what he said in my video earlier on. Ooh, 870 people in the chat. Please hit that juicy like button if you haven't yet, my friends. Right, Shell. Everybody's asking about Shell. I mean, again, this is the thing, guys. Nothing has changed, in my opinion, for Hyliion. I mean, I don't care about this kind of sell-off. I've kind of said what I have to say on these guys for the time being. Ticker changes, what, tomorrow? I think that's what Thomas Healy said anyway. So, I mean, yeah, I'm just going to see what happens tomorrow. I've kind of said I wouldn't sell these guys unless we hit $70 a share or so, unless things change in the meantime. But yeah, nothing's changed for them for me. Ford's new CEO. Yeah. They're down against what? Right, operations shakes up executive ranks as automators struggle. Yeah, I think I've made my stance on Ford clear enough. What is happening to Hyliion? Please explain. I mean, nothing's happening, people. It's fine. Just give it till tomorrow. We see what has to happen. This is all part of investing, baby. We get the red days. Nicole's perspective. Expect the worst, invest in the best. Let the universe do the rest. I like that. I like that a lot. SBE is the EV play. Yeah, I'm in SBE. I'm in them. I like them a lot. I'm up like 15% in them, I think. Jeez, we are going quick. We are going quick. Sell at $70. Yeah, no, I'm not saying I definitely will sell them at $70, but that's kind of a price target I've had in my head for a considerable period of time now. But more than likely, I am long on this company. I mean, more than likely, I'll hold these guys for a very, very long time. You know what I mean? Thoughts on PEIX? I mean, I covered these guys a fair little while ago. What have they actually done the last couple of days? Yeah, it's having another cheeky uprun. I mean, these guys have done incredibly. I call these guys in the 4 somewhere. They've done very well. I still like them. You know what I mean? I'm not really sure if I think it's a good entry point or not. I haven't checked them out since my video on them, which was a fair bit ago. But yeah, I like them. Camper Van Robinson yet again with the $10. Go get yourself a latte on me. Yeah, bro. I will. Thank you very much. Tomorrow's a new day, baby. We get a cheeky latte. 100%. Which major traditional auto companies are you bullish on because of their transition to EV? None of them in particular, in all honesty. None of them in particular. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not too fussed. 230 likes as well. Thank you all, my friends. By the way, this is probably going to be a somewhat shorter stream than usual. I just wanted to kind of come on and say what I had to say at the start there. But, yeah. We love red days, we buy more. I mean, real long-term investors do love red days. It's getting the companies you want at a cheaper price. Let's go longs. Yeah, build higher levels of support. That's what we got to do. Yeah, RQ keeps buying Workhorse. I mean, that's one reason to have a lot of confidence in the company. Jake for life. I don't know who Jake is. PLTR. Yeah, that was a weird one yesterday. That was a weird one. I didn't even look at them today. I mean, honestly, I have just been looking at Workhorse all day today because of, you know, the panic in the market. And that's nothing special. I thought they would have been higher. Yeah, boy, with the $5. When will Hyliion pop? 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Well, I mean, there's a general expectation that tomorrow is going to be a good day. But it wouldn't surprise me if we do have to wait until next week, in all honesty. We'll have to wait and see. There's a new Spac ETF. That's party. Why they trade in sync. Yeah, I was actually looking at that new Spac thing. That's quite weird. So many damn Teslas in SoCal. Follow the investors like ARK. Yeah, buddy. I mean, I've had a lot of respect for ARK since I first started looking into the company. You know what I mean? You're a G for coming on to ease the herd. No, I appreciate it, Billy. That's what I'm here for. Green Power Motor. I have a very, very cool video in regards to Green Power Motor coming very soon. Keep the eyes peeled. Pie Guy, back again. Be like Brian, like and sub. Appreciate you, Pie Guy. Jared Weeks with the $10. Thank you, sticker. Thank you so much, brother. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me today. What's happening to CCXX? Yeah, I mean, that's a fair question. It's a fair question. It hasn't been particularly fun, has it, in all honesty? Look, my plan right now, guys, I'll give you the inside scoop, is I'm going to hold them at least until merger, and then I'll see what happens. If nothing happens, we're out and we've lost less than 10%. It's fine. Workhorse contract October 15th. Oh, man, I'd like that. Between the 14th and 16th, I would like that a lot. That is the next kind of time frame we really have to look forward to, but we do have to remember, it may be the calendar year, you know what I mean? But I honestly do have to say, guys, I'm surprised. People have held up well today, considering that, you know, it's the first day after the fiscal year, we didn't get the contract. People have held up well. I respect that. I respect that. Much love and respect, Jack. Thank you, Ryan. Same goes to you, brother. Jared, appreciate you so much. October 2nd, $25 calls for Workhorse. I ain't going to tell you what to do with them, my man. I ain't going to tell you what to do with them. Exit plan for Hyliion. See, I don't necessarily have an exit plan as such. If we went on an insane run to $70 over the span of a day or two, I'd probably trim a position, I can't lie. But I mean, if it takes a bit longer, I want to hold these guys for a long time. Thoughts on pick? Yeah, I'm still not really interested, in all honesty. I know there's a lot of people who are very bullish on it, and I know we have lost a lot of value. It may be worth a punt at these prices. I mean, it is very cheap, but as of right now, I'm not in. I will put it that way. What's up, Maya? Good to see you here. Not investing in any lithium or raw material stocks right now, but I may well be relatively soon. I'll keep you guys up to date. Oh, we're up to nearly 900 viewers. Can we hit the big juicy 1,000? Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Let's try to get the 1,000 viewers in here, my friends. Contract will be announced when you least expect it. Yeah, and that's another thing I kind of want to get at, guys. I mean, if you're a long-term investor, does it really matter? I mean, if we see another big dip, I guarantee you a lot of you guys are going to buy more shares. And are you going to be happier with the fact, let's say you have 400 shares as opposed to 200 just because, you know, the contract will push back a little bit? I bet you'll all be very happy, you know what I mean? That's part of being a long-term investor. Planning to buy more pick with my next salary. Yeah, I mean, pick's decent. I definitely wouldn't argue that. I do think it's at nice price points. Especially for a Spac. It could well be worth a shot here. Blink is keeping me green. Yeah, I saw they were doing well. Actually. Yeah, that's been a nice 5 days. No denying that fact. Thoughts on Maxer? I think they're awesome in all honesty. I really do. LCA. Yeah, I think LCA is going to do well for themselves. I still stand by what I said in the past. I'm holding them. I'm not buying anymore. I'll see what happens around merger time. Yeah, stop watching Workhorse. It'll happen. I mean, a few of you guys probably remember, I don't know what Workhorse video it was. It was a recent one. I said, I wish I could just not look at this company for 5 years. You know, I really, really do. Sadly, I'm a YouTuber, so I can't afford to do that. But I wish I could just forget they existed for 5 years and then come back to them. Hit the like button or you will lose money. Billy V. Still up 55% on Workhorse. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, MCAC. I didn't get any MCAC, but we were chatting about that in the Discord earlier on. Who knows? Who knows? I'll have a look into them. 11% on SPE so far. Nice. Just bought 1,000 shares in TRNE. I think that's a very fair shout. I mean, we haven't really done anything at all yet. That's nice. Very low risk at these prices as well. That's sick. When do I think Airlines will bounce back? I mean, when do I think we'll get a vaccine? I think that's the real answer. You know what I mean? Until things go back to normal, I don't think airlines or cruise lines are going to do very, very much. Will you take profit at the day of the contract? Not a chance. I will not be selling on contract news. The way I comfort myself from the mind-numbing 3-month wait I've had with Workhorse is that for every few weeks it doesn't announce a contract, the more money I can put into it before the boom. Yeah, I love that thought process. I really do. As long as you can afford to invest it. Isn't that what we're trying to make very clear in today's video, people? Any other infrastructure or tech stocks in the EV space? I mean, we've spoken about an awful lot of them. Up to 350 likes as well. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, no, I mean, I do like Airlines long term. I just think it'll be relatively dead money for a while. That's all I'm saying about them. Christian Rodriguez with the $5. How do you feel about Palantir at this price point? I mean, it's a little bit of a weird one, is it? I mean, it's a lot of betting and guesswork. We don't have much to compare them to. I know a lot of people in my Discord were getting really excited about them. I will say I haven't invested, but I wouldn't put it past me. I think it's a fairly fair price. It could be relatively slow for a while until we start to see what kind of news they actually are going to announce to us, but yeah. Ron Williams with the $5. What happened with Workhorse? Well, I mean, I appreciate the $5, man, but what do you want me to tell you, brother? I mean, we're down 2%. Nothing's happened. Literally, nothing has happened. The video I went through earlier, I spoke about this chart here. Some very, very clear market manipulation happened on the 5-minute chart, and I'm not even a technical analysis guy. I think investors were trying to push the price down so they could scoop up some cheaper shares. You know what I mean? And I think we're going to see a lot of this for a considerable period of time until, we actually find out something about the contract. So that's my best bet on what's happening, my man. But yeah, if I knew I'd be the richest man in the world, you know what I mean? If you knew anything in the stock market game definitively, you'd be rich beyond your wildest dreams. DDNX. I've seen a lot of people speaking about them yet. I haven't looked into them yet, but I probably will do if I keep seeing people speaking about them. Yeah, Hyliion down 9%. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, people speaking about the fact they think Workhorse could go down lower. I mean, I don't necessarily think they deserve to, but I will admit that I expected a worse sell-off today. So I think it's great that maybe we've shaken out a lot of weak hands. You know what I mean? Maybe there is a lot of long-term investors getting involved at these prices. Well, a lot of people asking about PLTR. I mean, I did just kind of cover it, my friends. Are you compensated by Workhorse management to promote their stock? No. If I am ever compensated for anything on Workhorse, I have to disclose it, or else I will be in a legal boat of trouble. It would be absolutely horrible, guys. And it wouldn't just be horrible for me, it would be horrible for them if it wasn't disclosed. So no, of course, I am not in any way, compensated for speaking about Workhorse. Jack, I feel like you're taking the blame or something. You are not responsible, lol. Don't put pressure on yourself. Yeah, no, I do appreciate that, brother. I know I'm not responsible. It's just one of those days. It's a little bit weird, you know what I mean? But I know I'm not at the end of the day. Everybody has to form their own thoughts and opinions. But I do think I just need to stress that more and more often. Love from Amsterdam. Oh, love Amsterdam. I was actually meant to be going to Amsterdam in 2 weeks' time. But because of the Roni, I don't get to go. Brian gives me free horse rides. Yeah, that's about it. Any advice on cannabis stocks or good penny stocks? I mean, I don't know enough about the whole cannabis market right now. I did a little bit of research before, but never enough to be confident in it. And penny stocks, I don't really have anything to share right now in regards to penny stocks, in all honesty. President passed a new bill, Charge Act. We'll check that out. Some people here really need to settle down, take a chill pill. Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the days, guy, it's the market. You know, it should be fun time. It should be chill. I mean, it's bringing all of us together right now. There's over 900 of us just chilling out, chatting about stocks. It should be a good time, you know. The world is not ending, exactly. To all 900 plus of you people, look up the news Yahoo came out with about USPS. What news did Yahoo come out with in regards to USPS? Just call me Neb with the $10. Buy a frosty pint of Guinness for Brian for giving me another buying opportunity for Workhorse. Thank you so much, Neb. I appreciate you. You're always in the streams. You're always in the videos. Thank you, my friend. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Why is this Yahoo Life? Subway bread isn't actually bread, the Irish court rules. Well, that's fantastic news. Thank you for that, Yahoo. Hope I'm paying Brian a good wage. Yeah, of course I am. Of course I'm paying Brian a good wage. Much love, my friend. Let's hope for a green October. Of course we're hoping, baby. Are Brian and Sarah Jessica Parker dating? You know what I mean? What Brian does in his free time is none of my business at the end of the day. You know, Brian's his own horse. Loading up on Workhorse at the moment. Respect. I mean, what, we've 35 more minutes till market closes. Let me check my portfolio. See if we're still up or if we're still just average. No, I'm down 0.3%. I mean, all in all, that's an okay day, all things considered, in the EV market right now. It's power hour. Let's see what happens here. That's the thing. At what price would I sell SPCE? That's another company that I just plan on buying and forgetting about. You know, I don't really want to sell it as of right now. I would like to just hold it for a very, very long time. Check your Insta on your phone. I'll check it out after this stream. No problem. A horse is a horse, of course. Kind of off the wall, but BBBY. I saw they were trending somewhere earlier on. I didn't look them up though. Who are these? They were up so much, I think. Yeah, 20. Oh, Bed Bath and Beyond. Oh, that's odd. Why is that? It must have been good earnings or something, was it? Same store sales gains for the first time since 2016. Respect. That is juicy. Fair play. Anybody in here invested in them? Yeah, no, I do think SPCE is gold though. What's wrong with the Discord server? Nothing's wrong with the Discord server. Charlie, please stop spamming. If you're having issues, message me on Discord and I'll get back to you once this is done. Stop spamming. $10 more shares of Workhorse. Fair play. Please talk about Hyliion. I did speak about Hyliion, my friends. If you weren't here for it, essentially nothing's changed from everything that I've said in the past. Where can you see ARC portfolio? On their website. Which portfolio do you want to see? The RQ? Just look up RQ. Go right here. Fund holding PDF. I'm down 0.73. I'm up 3. Nice. And then here you go. Here is the full RQ. BBBY is up because people are washing their hands now. Will Hopley buying the dip 50 Workhorse 50 Diamond Peak. Have any Spac? No, not a fan. But, you know, that's where you get all of the ARC holdings, my friend. You can see Workhorse is still sitting pretty at 13th. What are we doing? Yeah, we're just hovering right now. Hyliion's frustrating right now. Yeah, it's very frustrating right now. But that's what the market does sometimes. Do I have any crypto? I have 0 crypto. Did I see the Workhorse leak on government website? Yeah, but I mean, I went through this in my video earlier on, guys. I mean, I don't really know what to think of this just yet. Now, it definitely isn't a bad thing. I will put it that way. There is no way it could be argued that it is a bad thing, but it looks very rushed, and we're not sure how old it is. So I'm waiting to find out more about this. You know, I might try to get in touch with the GSA, or else I'm going to get in touch with the Workhorse gang. But we'll see what this actually means soon. Name the bottles. Oh, there's too many bottles to name. Verdict on Workhorse. The same it always has been. If you're a long-term investor, what matters? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what happens today. It doesn't matter that the contract might not be announced for another 2 weeks. To even, what are we speaking, 12 plus weeks? It doesn't matter. We're long-term investors. We're also 40 viewers away from 1,000. That would be sick if we could get there, my friends. Pie guy coming in with the timeouts. That's what you get if you spam. That's what you get if you spam, my friends. Thoughts on Hyliion rising tomorrow? I mean, look, I'm finding it increasingly, and I mean increasingly difficult to predict what any EV company is going to do on a daily basis. I mean, there was a while there where for a good month or two, I could quite accurately predict what was going to happen. But lately, it has just been insane. I mean, truly insane. It's like they do whatever they want to do. So I am past even trying to make these daily predictions. And again, that's part of being a long-term investor, my friends. Market rule for me, buy half what you feel you should. That's fair enough. What do I think about Unity? Yeah, fair enough. I know a lot of guys in the Discord got involved. I didn't get involved, but they've been doing very well. Oh, they started to do a little bit of a little cheeky sell-off. Here's another one I'm sure some of the guys from the Discord will want to see. Corsair. They went on a run today. Oh, they have fallen off a little bit since. But yeah, these guys, since going public, it has been a beautiful run. 50%, boys. And I know a lot of guys in the Discord got in there early. It wasn't because of me. It was completely because of them. But yeah. Gonna buy 15 more shares of Workhorse tomorrow to make it 100 shares. That's cool when you're on a nice even number like that. Holding. Yeah. ChargePoint versus company making their own charging stations like Tesla. Yeah, you see, that's one of my somewhat long-term concerns. But I mean, ChargePoint does that as well. They do put they will put their They will install chargers for you as well. Oh, Slump coming through at the $25. Another Workhorse stock. Thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate you being in the streams, my man. I think you've been here for every single one. I appreciate you so much, my friend. Genuinely means a lot. Do I invest in biotech companies? That's pretty much the one industry I completely stay away from. So no, I don't invest in biotech companies. Should I sell my few Tesla shares and take a couple hundred profits and buy that profit with something else? I mean, that's your choice. You know what I mean? I don't try time the market. If I like a company, I tend to just invest in them and then hold it. But that is just the way I work. You know what I mean? But Tesla's a crazy company. Again, very similarly to Workhorse. I wish I could just not see them again for 5 years. You know, I wish I could forget about them, never have to look at the stock again for 5 years, and I guarantee you I'd be happy with that decision. How and when do we buy into ChargePoint? ChargePoint is going to be doing a merger with the Spac SPCE, so you can buy into them at the moment. Thoughts on buying outside growth, EV and Spac stocks? Kenzo, what you mean? Just everything outside of those industries? Yes, that is very, very, very smart. It's very smart, you know what I mean? These literally are some of the highest risk places in the entire market. That's why they're so attractive to me. How do you see the page of ARC's portfolio? Tyler, I went through that, my brother. I'll show you really quickly in a sec. Basically, just look up the ARC fund that you want to see and go to Fund Holdings PDF. It's NISO. Check out RKT. Yeah, no, I'm aware of RKT. They're one of those pretty insane companies lately. Boom, they had a nice day today, baby. That's their first one in a while. They needed that. Yeah, I might take these guys more seriously relatively soon, but I'm not too interested just yet. Would you ever start a dividend portfolio? 100% yes. Just not right now, but I 100% will do. Love from Australia. It's 5 AM. Yo, lots of love, bro. 400 likes. Well, 399 likes. Let's go, people. Thank you. Am I interested in buying outside of Spac, EV and growth? Yeah, definitely. I mean, 100%. They are where I put most of my money right now. But, yeah, no, I do like other industries. I very much so do. And I do think it's smart for most people to be involved in other industries, 100%. Thoughts on BA? Yeah, long-term value play, I suppose. Long-term value play is all I can say. When they dipped around here, I was actually speaking about them on stream, I believe. They've gone up since then. That's very nice. I do think long-term it's a fine play, you know what I mean? But it's not for me right now. I'm not too interested. Slump, let's get 420 likes, boys. Oh, wow, beat it. Thanks, Slump, my man. 399 is criminal. It's okay. It is what it is, my friends. You're like the Jacksepticeye of stocks. Yes. If I had a like for every time I heard that one. Took me a bit, but found it in your Discord. This is the Workhorse thing. Click the link. There's no link there. I'm not sure what you're speaking about. Yeah, no, Kenzo, I definitely do think it's smart to diversify 100%, no matter what your preference is. I mean, I'm in other companies as well, but yeah, I think I have made a name for myself as of late, at least as an EV or Spac guy. Love from Hong Kong is 3:30 AM. Yo, appreciate that, JL. If a vaccine's announced tomorrow, how does that affect your investing strategy? To be honest, it probably wouldn't. I might try to get in on some of the value plays. I'd assume they'd run up very quickly. So, I mean, your restaurants, your hotels, your airlines, your cruises. But if they'd already run up too much, I wouldn't even be bothered. Upwork just took me for 120 more than the price I paid the freelancer. What? What is that about? That's terrible. I've actually heard a few bad stories about Upwork, which is a bit concerning because they're a company I've thought about investing in quite a few times. Back up again on Workhorse. I mean, are you back up or is the stock back up? 1%. I don't hold FMCI. What's my favourite dividend stock? Oh man, I don't know. There's lots of really nice dividend stocks out there. It depends. You want a pure dividend play, a safe one, a riskier one that could have some nice returns? Yeah, Workhorse just went up a bit. Yeah, very little bit. We'll see what happens, 25 minutes left till market close. Thoughts on thoughts? Yeah, thoughts are cool. Shell down 10% now. Yeah, that's a little bit surprising, boys, to be honest. It is what it is, though. I mean, what are we going to do about it at the end of the day? FUV, not too excited. Do I hate you? No, I don't hate you. My opinions on the other two contenders for the USPS contract. Yeah, I've spoken about them. I don't have too many strong points for them. Workhorse is the only All-American, All-EV option. I mean, I think we're going to be very competitively priced, and I think we're in a very good position to get the contract. Do you strongly dislike me or hate me? No, I don't strongly dislike or hate you either, my friend. How are you on a buy right now? I mean, it depends, Long term, you might be fine. I bought them at 2095, 2098, so... Ben Perez, I noticed you, my brother. But yeah, I won't be buying personally. But that doesn't mean it's a bad buy, you know what I mean? VLDR is so red. Is it doing that bad again today? As I said, I didn't even see much of the markets today. I was so focused on Workhorse and being in my Discord and whatnot. Jeez, VLDR is crashing hard, boys. That's not ideal. Is this a great time for first-time investors? I mean, you just have to start, really, don't you? You just have to start investing. I started investing back when the market was crashing, so... Any opinions on vaccine stocks? Not too much, personally. Yes, I do use Trading 212. Charge Jack just passed. Could make for a good EV video. I'll check that out after this stream, or maybe tomorrow. I'm very tired again. I might need a good sleep. Neo will crush Xpeng. Yeah, I prefer Neo to Xpeng. SPE $20. Insane day after run up. I mean, I've been calling this one for a while in particular, but I think we're just getting started with Virgin Galactic. I think we are very much so just getting started, and I think this month is going to be a pretty crazy month in general. But yeah, I'm glad I did open a decent position in these guys. I'm up to about 150 shares, so it's definitely not my biggest. It's not crazy, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Did I leave Brian's head in anyone's bed lately? No, Brian goes wherever he wants. I don't control Brian. He's his own horse, you know what I mean? Tony Corrado. I mean, no, I can't say I love you, but I appreciate you, brother. Slump. Started investing when Rona hit. As everything goes back to normal, I'm rolling it. Yeah, bro. Respect that. Respect that, baby. Personally, I see Workhorse dropping more tomorrow with more panic selling. Yeah, it definitely could do. Especially, as I said, I mean, today was quite underwhelming. It really was. I'm happy about that. I thought it was going to be worse. But I really thought today was going to be a bad day for my portfolio, and it just hasn't been. So, I loved your rant video. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. 22 shares GP. You're going to enjoy a video I have coming out next week. Stack bread for election. That's what I'm doing right now. Patrons know this. I mean, I haven't bought anything this week yet. I'm just trying to get very cash heavy, essentially, so that, if there's any dips... Ooh, I'm a long-term investor. I can buy some stocks cheap. I don't have to be upset that I'm losing money in the short term. I can buy some stocks cheap. Where's the proper 12 in the background? It's there. It's pretty much right in the middle. It's right in the middle. If I was forced to sell my position in Workhorse directly after the assumed contract is announced and had to put your profit in other stocks, what would you buy? All of the other stocks that I buy. Patrons know. I wouldn't just give an answer off the top of my head. I'd have to have a good think about it, my friend. It depends, what I see value in at the time. I don't just buy stocks very randomly. I like to see when I see value. Yeah, pick is on my radar, my friend, lazy old gamer. But I have to be honest, at these prices, it might be worth taking a shot at soon. But yeah, I panicked, bought some more Workhorse today, thinking there might be a last minute announcement from the USPS. Yeah, it is what it is. I say a lot of people are in the same boat, to be honest. Don't stack Subway bread though. No, I'm stacking that cash, my friends. Jack, you should check out IPOB. No, I am, definitely. But lately, there's just been so much going on with Workhorse. I've really had to keep up to date with everything for you guys, you know what I mean? So I haven't had as much time to keep up to date with everything else. So I haven't had enough time to look into new companies as much. But I am in the process, because again, I want to be a good investor. I'm in the process of potentially getting an editor to do some videos for me, to free up some time. So like, I'll record the videos and he'll edit them, you know, so then I'll have more time to actually research stocks and make cool videos for you guys, you know what I mean? What I love about you, Jack, is you don't bring anything to us unless you've done research and see value long term. Yeah, that's definitely true. I don't make videos for the sake of it. Can you just lie and say you love me so I don't look so stupid in front of almost 1,000 people? I love everybody in here. Oh, I love Slump with another $25. No Simp September is over, so here's another share. No Simp September, my man. Slump, you ain't a simp, you're a bro. If you had cash on the side, you recommend waiting for after elections? Rolex, I'm just going to stay cash heavy throughout. I will definitely buy before election time. I'm 100% certain of it. 100% without a doubt, but I will stay cash heavy. Marcus Wimberley with the $20. My brother, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You don't even leave me a message, but I appreciate you. Ma, I think Slump has to be my big... You were in the very first stream, Slump, I remember, and you gave me 3 donations, over $100 altogether. I need to see if I can go, like, make a biggest donator thing for the screen. You'll be right up there, bro. Nicola did well today. Yeah, just joined. Should we buy more Workhorse now, Juicy Jack? Bro, you already know I'm never going to tell anybody when they should or shouldn't buy stocks. But yeah, guys, I mean, right now, again, something I've been speaking about with my Patreon a lot lately, I'm staying very cash heavy. I spent a lot of money last week. I spent $5,700 last week, which for me, relatively speaking, is a lot of money. So yeah, I'm not really planning on buying much this week, if anything this week, in all honesty, and I am just trying to accumulate as much cash as possible. So, you know, if there's big red days, I can buy, you know. So if Workhorse, if we see some stop losses get triggered, we can just go buy some more. It really is that simple, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness, Slump, you crazy. You crazy, man. Your name is at the top of the live chat twice. $25 for a third time means a lot, brother. Here's another one, so I'm secured. You are definitely secured, my man. Thank you so much, my friend. But yeah, guys, I in regards to staying cash heavy, I think it's so important to do that right now. I remember Leland sent you $100 last week. Yeah, no, Leland did send me $100, but Slump did as well. Leland's Lump, yeah, it's crazy that people will send that money, but it means a lot. Now, Slump, you're contributing to me being cash heavy, and Bobby D30G, you're contributing to my cash heaviness, $5. Whales will breach and day traders will day trade. We're still up. Yeah, that's sick. I like that, brother. I like that. What do I think of LCA? Yeah, I'm still just holding them. You know what I mean? I think they're still going to be fine long term. Do you do YouTube full time, or do you have another source of primary income? No, YouTube full time 100%. My Patreon is my next biggest source of income, and then the merch. But they're my main ones right now. And obviously the stock market as well. But I don't like to include the stock market because, again, it's long term. I don't day trade. I don't really take profits very often. And if I do take profits, it goes straight back to the market. So I don't even really think of that as my money. Yeah, Leland is awesome. Oh my... Slump. What? Oh man. $100 from Zump. Oh, you've cheered me up a lot today, man. I'll put it that way. You really have cheered me up a lot. That's crazy. You really have. So, can we get a lot of love for Slump in the chat, my friends? Because he definitely deserves it. You put a smile on my face on what's been a very stressful day for me, my friends. So, I really do appreciate you. And then Justin with the $10 as well, my man. Appreciate you and your DD. Enjoy watching your channel. DPHC and Workhorse long into the moon. Taking the words right out of my mouth, brother. Taking the words right out of my mouth. You know what I mean? I'm glad I did this live now. I was worried about doing this. I didn't know if it was going to be a good idea with the mood I was in, but this is what I thought was going to happen. You guys are legends, you know what I mean? And I know you guys genuinely do a lot for me as well, so I appreciate you all. Slump is my son. Slump is my dad, you know what I mean? Well, he's not really my dad. My dad's probably in the chat right now. But yeah, Slump, you're a true legend, brother. Genuinely means a lot to me. If you have me on Discord, Slump, please send me a message so I can talk to you after, alright? Because you're a true legend, bro. But yeah, everybody's showing Slump the love. That's awesome. That is awesome. Here, buy Brian something nice to wear. Yeah, I'll get Brian a present, Slump. Wow, what a legend. Don't compete with me. I don't think anybody's going to be competing anytime soon, Slump. Jeez. Slump 2020, Slump the legend. Slump with a $5. Brian better get some drip. I tell you, I'll try to see if I can get a full horse costume for you, Slump, okay? I'll see if I can get a full horse costume. That would be a good intro, wouldn't it? Or you know what, Slump? I'll just get a full horse. I'll just get a horse. What's up, Sean? Love the content. Thank you so much, brother. Drip for Brian. Or maybe I'll just have to get, like, Brian a nice horse chain or something. Love the channel and Discord. Thank you for everything you do. What do you think of VLDR and the massive dump it took after the ticker change? I think it's really weird. But yeah, I'm still not personally interested. I'm not confident enough in the industry as a whole. Slump, what are you trading? Yeah, Slump, I think we need to know what you're invested in so that we can get this money. Thoughts on DPHC? Rolex, my second biggest holding. Love them to pieces. Yes, Slump with the lol. I think everybody's just loving on him right now. Why would Brian want a horse costume? That's fair, actually. Brian probably doesn't need a horse. Maybe I'll get Brian a human costume. Just get Brian a mask. Yeah, I'll get Brian a human mask. Imagine that. Imagine me in the video, and it's just Brian, but Brian's pretending to be me. That would get so confusing. Oh, Caro with the $50. Jack, my man. Me and my bro Harry Max, love your work, man. He introduced me to your page. Can we get him a shout out? Harry Max, if you're listening, I think that's a real name. I don't think that's a fake name. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. And $50, thank you so much. You know what I mean? Again, if you guys want to reach out to me either on Instagram or on my Discord, please do. Because that money, that is awesome. That is so thoughtful and so kind of you guys. Caro versus Slump. I don't think anybody's coming for Slump anytime soon, my friends. Well, Caro, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, definitely shout out to Harry Max. That's the name of there's a Harry Mack on YouTube, a freestyler I know. I don't think it's him, but you're a legend. Shout out to both of you. Oh, guys, you've cheered me up big time, my friends. Hyliion, yeah, Hyliion's gonna dip 10%. It is what it is. It's part of long-term investing, isn't it? Yo, we need to get some love in the chat for Caro as well. Yeah, Hyliion at 44. I mean, I wouldn't say it's worrying, but it's a little bit annoying, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's a bit annoying at this stage. Love to Garo and Slump. Yeah, buddy. Be like Brian, like and sub. Oh, we're still at nearly 900 viewers, nearly 500 likes. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Slump pump shell, please. Tesla goes up after hours. What's Tesla doing right now? They were up quite nicely, I believe. Caro, Slump, just incentive to make you live stream more. It's working, man. It's working, you know. Oh, we're up 420% on Tesla. Yeah, no, it's working, Slump. Seriously, you're a legend, brother. Everybody's gonna love Slump. I'm gonna have to keep doing the live streams now. Can't let my man down. Let's get 1k likes. We don't even have 1k viewers. We got 500 likes. That's awesome for me. Slump for president. Yes, Slump for president, my friends. Think of how much Workhorse you can buy with all these gifts. I know. Wait, what was this? Workhorse link has the people found it on your Discord. I'll look at that in a minute. 500 likes. Thank you, guys. When does the ticker change for Shell? I think it's meant to happen tomorrow. It's supposed to happen tomorrow. Tyler Johnson, Slump/Caro 2020. My man. Tyler, appreciate you. You're always here. You're always dropping the comments. I appreciate everybody. Do I think SPCE will come back down before or after test flight? Yeah, it's always been extremely volatile at the end of the day, hasn't it? You know what I mean? So I suppose, yeah, probably will. It probably will. Slump with the $1 for every viewer. Just watch the entirety of YouTube come to the stream. I'm not Slump t-shirt. Yeah, we need Slump merch. We need Slump merch. Or it'll just be like Slump money and it'll just be Brian throwing money all over the place. Thomas Healy is expecting Shell to start trading as Hyliion tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. You are amazing. Thank you so much, Silvana. Those words mean a lot to me. I love the Slump love. But Caro, I hope that shout out sufficed, my friend. Hope Harry's happy. Do I think Shell will go back up? Yeah, I do, or else I wouldn't stay invested, you know what I mean? This is just another example of long-term investing, my friends. Oh look, we just went up 0.4%. Let's go! Let's get a Slump pump. A Slump pump. That's going to have to be a new saying on the channel. Why not Ford or Mahindra? They're not fully electric and they're not all US. Yeah, Charge Act. I need to look into that still. I haven't seen it enough. Any companies that have surprised me lately? Man, everything has surprised me lately in the market. I've been slumped on a t-shirt. But you know, honestly, everything surprised me in the market as of late, my friends. I mean, it's just been crazy at the end of the day, hasn't it? It's been nuts. You watched the US presidential debate? Yeah, you already know it. You kind of have to. Yeah, guys, I don't have anything to say about the Charge Act yet. I haven't looked into it enough. As I said, today was a bit of a weird one for me, so I didn't look into much outside of Workhorse, but I will look into it very soon. Yeah, I will check that out either tomorrow morning or after this stream, because I'm going to make a Workhorse video tomorrow, so, you know, if we see some stuff, I'll bring it up in there. Look, I'll literally set a reminder for myself in front of all you guys here, okay? So that I remember, okay? Right, where are we? Charge Act. Now I will remember, my friends. Would I invest in Neo right now? Neo's been on a run. I bought Neo in the 12s originally, so, and it's my smallest EV position, so I don't. It's very hard for me to say. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a bad buy, but I probably wouldn't buy. 50k subs by the 15th of October. I don't know about that, my friend. You never know. Double upload tomorrow. Yeah, you know, I'm going to make sure I get a double upload tomorrow. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to or not, but yeah, I'll make sure I do now. After this live stream, yeah, I'm cheered up, baby. I'm cheered up. What time is it? Right, 8 minutes. Is this full time for you? Yes, I spend so much time every week on YouTube, but it's all worth it. I love it to pieces. What's Workhorse doing now, baby? Yeah, buddy, go on. Finish the day green, just for fun. You know what I mean? Just for fun. Finish the day green. Do you still have Airlines? No, I sold my Airlines a very long time ago. I only ever had very small positions though. When are you going to show us your portfolio? When I feel like the time's right. You know, I'm not going to rush into that in all honesty. I'm still not over. I mean, who put this number on the GSA site? I mean, how would you get that wrong? How would you actually get that wrong? James Thomas, Jackie Legend, been a sub since 20k, love the vids. Would you be able to give a shout out to Jason Green? Here's a shout out to Jason Green, my friend. Much respect, Evan, thank you. When you say it's important to be cash heavy right now, why is that and how much percent should be in cash? Well, I mean, I think it's honestly more important as a growth investor. Because as a growth investor, our capital fluctuates so much. I mean, look at Workhorse, for example. I mean, if you're a dividend investor, you don't lose, like, 30-ish, 25, 30% of your capital in 2 or 3 days. When you're a growth investor, that can happen. You know, it can happen, especially if Workhorse is one of your biggest companies and we see a massive hit like that. I do think it's important to have a lot of cash on the side. Not even necessarily to buy Workhorse, but so that you can diversify further, so you could buy into other companies. So, for me personally, I'm really liking to stay at least 30% cash, but I am trying to accumulate more like 40, 50 plus % cash, and that's cash just for the market. So that's not cash for anything else. I mean, that's just cash that I intend on getting in the market. But as well, I don't mind if it dips a bit below that. I just like it right now. I like the thoughts of having that much cash, so that if I see any really juicy deals, I can just unload. Jack is the king of the legend. We trying, bro. My financial friend, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing good. Gotta love the hustle. Came on my lunch to drop the like. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Maya, shout out to Maya. Maya, you already know I've shouted you out in streams, my friend. You're awesome. You are awesome. Genus flying, is it? I mean, I've never really gotten too into Genus. I've spoken about them probably twice, maybe 3 times on the channel, but yeah. Yeah, you know, you guys know me and my tendency to stay away from penny stocks. Favorite e-commerce stock? Does Amazon count? If Amazon counts, then Amazon. I'm at negative 4% cash. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That margin can be a tough thing. Zlump, I'm about to leave work, but thanks for making the last hour fly by. Zlump, thank you so much for popping by. Genuinely, man, I hope you enjoyed the stream and you put a smile on my face tonight, my friend, so thank you. I hope to see you in the next one or in the next video. Don't slump on EV, guys. Best wishes and much love. Much love, my friend. Much love. Have a great day. Alright, guys. I think as well we're going to pretty much just stay around until market close. And then we're probably going to end it today. I only planned on doing a quick stream, but it was fun. It was fun, so we stayed around a little bit longer. Listening to you on the way to work. My man, Daniel, thank you. What's happening with Hyliion? I mean, it's just doing its thing, really, isn't it? It's just doing its thing. This isn't something that long-term investors can worry too much about. Will you do collabs in the future? I'll tell you what, actually. There's 800 of you live right now. I have a special guest coming on for a Sunday live stream. So, there you go. I don't know if he's in here right now, but yeah, we do. We have a special guest coming Sunday. And yeah, I'm always looking to do some collabs. I have a few people I'm speaking with right now. A lot of people, in fact. It's getting to a stage where we kind of have to plan a couple of weeks in advance, but that's okay. We're busy. Taking off, bro. Thanks for being here, Tyler. Appreciate you, my friend, so much. Coming from a dividend growth investor, should I get into EV? Very different markets, but if you want to diversify, I mean, why not? It's the same way that I'm in EV, but I'm also somewhat in dividend stocks. Haven't bought any for a considerable period of time, but I'm in some. Yeah, there's going to be a Sunday live stream, and we have a special guest. You guys are going to love it. It's not Matthew. It's actually not Matthew. I'll tell you that. Me and Matthew have some actual quite big projects that we're going to be potentially working on very soon. But it's actually a different guest. But no, me and Matthew go way back. A lot of you guys didn't even know this. Me and Matthew were speaking since like 5k subs each. But no, me and Matthew have some bigger projects than just a stream, to be honest. Oh, Brandon, I'm sorry. I'm going to have more streams. Thank you for the stream, man. See you for the next one. I can't wait for it. Yeah, don't talk to me about Nicola. Slump for Grand Counsellor. You said live stream with Jeff Bezos. Yeah, I mean, I don't have his number, but maybe I can just FaceTime Trump, and Trump might be able to give it to me. Yeah, you got to have other stocks to balance your portfolio. Definitely. I mean, I've said it before. I know I'm too heavily invested in Workhorse, but not in Workhorse, sorry, in EV in general. But that's just me. You know, it wouldn't make sense for most people with most people's goals, but for me, it's fine. Is it Thomas? It's not. It's another YouTuber. It's another YouTuber who's coming on the Sunday live stream. Well, I'm not going to give you guys any more information. I have to wait and see. Are we selling or holding Workhorse? Brandon, what kind of question is that, my friend? I mean, who sells Workhorse? Yeah, I have videos on SPCE. Thoughts on Workhorse? Yeah, I'm keeping it long, baby. I mean, you know who you're speaking to, my friend. Of course I'm keeping them long. What time on Sunday is your live stream? It'll be around the same time as this one. So whatever time it is where you are, it'll be probably an hour earlier. Maybe it'll be 2 hours earlier. I'm not sure. Elon's a YouTuber. I'll get Matthew on someday. It's not I just said it's not Matthew coming on the live stream. I mean, I've no reason to lie about that. But me and Matthew do have video ideas coming up, and we have some projects that even are maybe a bit bigger than YouTube, but yeah. Is the GSA update legit? We're trying to figure that out, my friend. I mean, I'm seeing different conflicting information from different sources. You keeping Hyliion long, that's the plan. As a young new investor with less than 10k capital, would you say less diversification but more research on stocks? I'd say invest very slowly, my friend. Don't feel pressured or feel the need to put too much money into the market. You're not going to miss out, you know what I mean? You're not going to miss out on huge gains, not with 10k. Just take it slow and steady. That would be my biggest advice to you. I mean, if I could say one thing to me when I started investing, it would have been to invest even less money just while I learn things. Because you could change your mind down the line on what kind of investor you want to be. So go into it very slowly. Be prepared for red days. You know, do your research and just believe in the companies you invest in. But go slow and steady, please. Charge Act just allows government agencies to pay for charging EVs on government tab. Yeah, that's good. Brian, the special guest on Sunday. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave Brian. And he doesn't speak though. And like if I'm in the room, he doesn't speak. I need to leave the room when Brian comes on. I have high hopes for Hyliion and Lordstown. So do I, my friend. Right, Matic gets closed. Right, what happened to a few of these? Hyliion exactly 10%. Okay, Workhorse didn't close green, but it's down not even 1%. I mean, I would consider that an absolute win of a day, my friends, in all honesty. What did Tesla do for us? 4.46%. Did CCXX do anything? No, you are one of the slowest companies in the world. Hyliion, we saw 10%. What's Neo doing? Right, what's some of my FANG stocks doing? What's Facebook doing to me lately? We're up a little bit. 266. I mean, this is terrible. What's Apple doing? This is so sad. I mean, these companies have been going so sad the last month and a half or so. Spac finished up 4%. Started 3 months back with 5k, up just 10% with growth stocks. Am I doing something wrong? In 3 months, 10% with growth stocks. Well, I mean, 10% in 3 months is a decent return. I mean, I know it might not seem like anything crazy given the times we live in, but it depends what companies you're invested in. A lot of people would be very happy with 10% in 3 months. Have I ever power walked through a window and then thrown up all over your freshly power washed patio because someone didn't say they loved you in front of 1,000 people? Yeah, it happens at least once a week, my friend. But anyway, guys, I am going to end the stream now in a couple of minutes. I mean, we're an hour deep. I really didn't think it was going to last this long, but I appreciate all of your guys' energy today. I really do. I really do. It helped me out a lot. Check Lordstown. Yeah, okay. This is the last thing I'll check. Then I'm going to dip. Lordstown down 3%. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not upset about that. I mean, it's alright. 3%? Nah, is what it is, isn't it? LCA, what did they do? LCA thoughts. I don't have major thoughts on them. They close up. I'm still holding my very small position. I will too until at least the merger. And then we'll see what happens. On borrowed time. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. We're just finishing up. Zlump donation still up. I mean, yeah, Zlump, the legend. That was $175 in donations. What a crazy man. Caro, $50 as well. I mean, there's some crazy people in here. Crazy people. Okay, my friends. I think it is time to end the stream right here. So, I appreciate all of you for popping in. You know what I mean? It was another awesome stream. I really did enjoy it. I think we all had a nice time. I appreciate the 577 likes. I appreciate all of the donations and all of the very kind messages. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you all stopping by, and I hope you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, day, night, midnight, whatever it is right now. Alright, I will talk to all of you guys soon, my friends.